Gemini. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. My name is Christine. Gemini, welcome to another Love Tarot reading here at the Tarot Closet. How are you? I hope that this finds you well wherever you are in the world. We're going to get started on your reading, but before we do, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's reading and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps so much more than you know, Gemini, to keep the channel moving so that I can continue bringing you readings. So thank you very much for that. Down below in the description, you will find a link to all the decks that come in. I also have the playlist down there. They're quite easy to reach. All zodiac signs, messages from your person, messages from your spirit guides, very long, in-depth twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey. Maybe you're just curious. Either way, all the links are below. Also below is the tarotcloset.com, where I do offer personal readings. Okay, you guys, remember that all readings are timeless and meant for you when they find you, whether that is in real time, weeks, months, even years later. These are general readings, so please remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. The future is not fixed. Okay, Gemini, let's get into it. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Gemini. Aho. Whoa. Gemini, interesting. It's a little bit of chaotic energy, okay? So somebody here, aha. All right, so they're trying to come unstuck. Quite literally coming into the Ten of Wands. A new cycle here, getting rid of a lot of the stress around, I feel not talking. Look at what it's doing here in the partnership placement. This is where your person's energy is the strongest, by the way. Eight of Swords in the upright. This is Jupiter and Gemini. This is somebody who's holding themselves back. And yeah, I gotta say, from moving, 8 is a number of action. It's accomplishing something, but it's also, I feel like somebody who wants to say something. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a connection. This is a person you were fated to meet, destined to meet. There is a deep soulmate connection here. And it can be that you've known this person forever. It can also be that you just feel like you have. But this oftentimes is a new start. And by the way, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo coming in here, what do they have in common? They don't really like change. Interesting, because it's the very first card. And the Magician, this major arcana, Gemini, you're here. Virgo as well, excuse me. And Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. This is in reverse. So the thing is when the Magician is in reverse, they can't really get to their resources. It's kind of scattered around. It's scattered energy. It's kind of like, just imagine, the Magician coming in the dark and, not being able to find anything, looking for their wand, bumping into a sword and hurting themselves. The wand catching fire here. It's a little bit of, it's scattered energy, and it's somebody who, yeah, and it's in the partnership placement. Like I said, it's kind of like fumbling around in the dark, and they can't find everything that they need. As above, so below, to turn their visions into reality, to take inspired action, to focus. This is lack of focus. This is soulmate energy here. And this is in regard to this connection. So somebody's having trouble. I think it might be your person. And it's not surprising because we see it in the Eight of Swords. They're holding themselves back. This is Jupiter and Gemini energy. Now, Jupiter is also bringing in Pisces and Sagittarius energy as the ruling planet. But that's the energy here. And this is somebody holding themselves back from moving forward, from figuring out what they need to figure out to get this outcome here, to upright the Magician and to go here and turn this Wheel of Fortune. Why? Well, there's somebody here going through a lot. We have the Ten of Wands. Is this in their life? Is this within the connection? Because this is in the upright. So this is a new cycle. This is more Jupiter energy. it's Sagittarius energy. It's quite fast energy. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, so we can see here, I just want to show you, it's a lot of wand energy. The Two of Wands in reverse. This is Mars and Aries. And Mars is the energy around. It's kind of how we do things. It's the planet of action. It's the planet of passion, aggression, desire, drive, conflict. You're both here. Look at this. This is also the World here. It's the World card within the Two of Wands, also in reverse. So it's bringing in Saturn. So by the way, for me, this is more soulmate energy, but it's also saying this has been really challenging. There have been a lot of obstacles for you. And we can see that things aren't moving. This is in reverse. So this person is really having trouble moving, making a decision. Here, it's catty corner with the Magician in reverse because things are scattered. They're literally, it can be because it's in the partnership placement too. Yeah, okay. That they're kind of maybe taking too long. Just, if you don't have the resources in the Magician card, okay, it's the Magician still, the Major Arcana, It's like a mature version of the Fool, really. But if it's not in the upright, you're basically, this person is throwing away, I feel like, the potential of what it could be. And you can see, I feel you in this energy today. This is the Seven of Discs, the Seven of Pentacles. This is Venus and Taurus going here and saying, I'm tired of waiting. You're so tired, look, that you put on two different shoes. And in this particular card, it's showing us all the work that this is taking and that the outcome, the successful outcome is slow. It's not moving, it's delayed. And we see that here right next to the Two of Wands in reverse. And what is the outcome? Well, this is what you want. It's the Wheel of Fortune. You want a new start, possibly to get a message from this person. This is a deep soulmate connection. It can be that you've known this person for years, but it's also feeling it. And what is it partnered with? The Ten of Cups. Pisces energy, one of the most beautiful cards. It's Mars in Pisces energy again. So it's that energy, it's now, okay? It's also, by the way, bringing in Aries and Scorpio. This is a Pisces card. It's the beginning and the end. And that is, yeah, this is the outcome, guys. And a new beginning, a new cycle. It's very emotional here, right with the Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, here in the partnership, or excuse me, here in the first placement. There are children in here, but this is not necessarily about a family in the traditional sense. It's also just bringing you together as a family. So that can mean with animals, moving in together, or possibly working toward this, or reconnecting. Whatever it is, it's a new cycle, it's emotional. And look at the beams are coming off here from the sun. That's the conscious, that's the knowing. That is the what is going on, and that's knowing what you want. Here, the source as well coming through. It's a little bit blocked in such a beautiful card. And it doesn't surprise me because it's catty corner here with the Magician. And Mercury is closest to the sun. Interesting. Yeah, and it's in reverse here. So the potential for this, whether it's been interrupted or hasn't been realized, I feel is coming from here. It's a minor arcana. But it's where your person's energy is the strongest, so it can be that they're hot or cold coming in or out, okay? We also see that with the Two of Wands. It's kind of having trouble moving forward. It's sort of making plans and then changing their mind, that sort of thing. So it can be somebody who's been hot or cold, kind of wishy-washy, maybe some cycles. But this is what's getting thrown away, the potential here. And it's right below the Wheel of Fortune. So do I feel there's hope here? I do. I really do. But will it be too late is the question, because Gemini, I feel you here. Just pushing. Look, you're pushing this. They're almost like skeletons, but they're fully formed, little heads here. And it's almost like walking around. It's barren, and pushing each around and look, holding on to her belly. And this, of course, is representing the time that it's taking for this to come to fruition. What to come to fruition? This. Standing right in front of the sun. There's the same sun. There it is. Look, it's almost like if you're looking at the Ten of Cups, this is what you've been working toward. Maybe you guys were already there. Maybe that was the outcome that didn't get realized. Either way. And it's almost like standing here, you know, in this area, in another part of the part of this card, sort of pushing it around, you know, waiting. It's empty, you know, it's barren. The laurel wreath, the victory wreath, is kind of jacked up, you know, it's like in pieces and getting so tired. It's a little dark. So it can be that, yeah, there's some energy here of being depressed about it, being confused about it, and being tired of waiting. Really tired of waiting. I gotta tell you, this hasn't been easy for you. And this person, we don't have any page energy here, but it can be that this is somebody who's just not sure what they want, maybe scared of commitment. Let's get in, because I can see that they're wasting the potential here. They're quite literally, they're stuck themselves. And this is sword energy. This is transactional. It's being clear about what you want in a relationship, and also sharing that. You know, the hair here is tied onto the swords. And this is somebody who could quite literally, you know, just look, their hands, they could come right undone here. They're holding themselves back, because the Eight of Swords in reverse is kind of being freed from that. So they're kind of stuck in their head. And you also see that here with the Magician card. And it's almost like you're taking so much time to decide what you want, or this separation might be going on too long that Gemini might not be around anymore, okay? Maybe Gemini is going to upright the Magician card, you, and go over here and spin the Wheel of Fortune for yourself. Either way, this is somebody that you were fated and destined to meet, Gemini. We know that we have many soulmates in the world, romantic or otherwise. And we also know that a soulmate, a soul connection, is not always going to be a life partner, okay? Sometimes they are coming in and out, or in once. Sometimes it's not romantic, a soulmate to come in and put some obstacles in our way, help us reach a goal, teach us some lessons, connect us to people, places, things, thoughts, ideas, to bring us to wherever we're supposed to go next. Fate and destiny, they intertwine with free will and choices, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. And this is an outcome that you've been waiting for, that's pretty much out of your hands at the moment. This just wanted to come off. Okay, yeah, that's not surprising. This person is really sabotaging things here, because when the time comes, there will be an outcome. The question is, are you still going to be here? Because it's overwhelming for you to look. I mean, it's the Ten of Wands, and it's in the upright. This is Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. It's a lot. It's a lot of stress. You're feeling very overwhelmed and tired of waiting. You're wanting this, okay? So whether you reverse this Magician card for yourself, or this person gets out of this energy. I kind of want to get a little bit of clarity today, just to see. But you're also here, and they're also here. And, you know, it's the Strength card. It's Leo energy, and that's the Sun as well. It's the conscious, again. It's the conscious is shining on the moon, which is the subconscious, and it's lighting everything up so they can see it all. It's funny, because it's a beautiful card, the Ten of Cups in the upright. But it's sort of a little bit blocked here. It's all really very clear here that this is somebody who has been, stuck in their head and moving very slowly, kind of sabotaging things. And you might, when you come out of this Seven of Pentacles, Gemini, you might be done, you know? You might be tired of waiting, and you might go over here and spin this yourself. Okay, so yeah, that's the other thing I did want to say, and I'm going to bring in a little bit more. Actually, I want to bring in another deck. Let's move the energy a little bit. It can be, well, yeah, there's a lot of people that you could be dealing with, so we're not going to go into that. But I want to say in this particular card, again, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius are fixed signs. They don't really like change. So it can be that this is around somebody's where they're living, or a situation maybe that they're in, that they're having a hard time wrapping their head around, quite literally here. Okay, let's just get a little bit of clarity. Can you tell us more about Gemini's person? Are they getting free here and spinning this? Is this an outcome? Is this an outcome for Gemini and their person? Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Let's move it around a little, guys, first. See what is wanting to come in. Oh, okay, so it's a separation. Is it still a separation? Yeah. All right, you guys. Interesting, though. Okay. Well, I want to show you this. Look, it's the Two of Cups. And it's in reverse. So yeah, this was either a breakup, could even be a divorce for some of you, a separation. It's in reverse, guys. This is Venus in Cancer. Of course, it's the planet of love. So this is a no contact and or in separation. We already know that, and we're asking the question, are you possibly coming back together? And we get the Six of Swords. It's like, well, this can be, well, this is a transitional time, the Six of Swords. This is Mercury in Aquarius. So I have to say, for me, it's Mercury. It's the planet of the mind, Gemini. It's your ruling planet. It's the planet of communication. And it's also Aquarius. So it can be that you're thinking about moving on. That's real clear, and look where it landed. We already know that. But it can also be that this person gets themselves here out of the Eight of Swords. And this is a transitory time to get to here, which is the Three of Cups. And this is reunion energy. This is Cancer and energy as well, and it's more Mercury energy. So this is being thought about, I feel. It's still a little bit like, there is a soul contract here. And again, soul contracts don't always equal life partners, okay? But it can be that you're going to be seeing this person somewhere. This can be about, well, celebrations. And we are here, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, coming up to quite a few activities like barbecues, that sort of thing. And in Easter, if you're watching this in real time, but that's everywhere anyway. So wherever you are in the world, regardless of where you are in the world, and look at the big heart here, it's the Three of Cups. And as you can see, look what's in here. It's these. It's the victory wreath. It's sort of like, this is the, well, it's the divine. It's divine timing. It's also communication. Guys, yeah, and it's sort of like, is this the outcome? Highly possible, guys. Highly possible. Because the thing about the Two of Wands, it's a minor arcana. So this can be uprighted. Like I said, it feels kind of like a day-to-day feeling. It's sort of somebody who's struggling. And the thing is when they upright these and they're able to upright these major arcanas and move forward, my question really is, and you're going to know that, and is, will you still be there? Because this is what you've been working toward here in the Seven of Discs and the Seven of Pentacles. Here, look at this heart. Look at all the reunion energy here. It's almost like the veins in the heart. Isn't that interesting? And of course, the Three, again, can it be some third parties? Possibly, yeah. It's not always about romance, guys. And whatever it is, it's quite emotional. But this is also reunion energy. And it's here. It's these laurel, this can be, but this is also the divine. It's a divine number and it's divine timing. So when is that going to be? Will you still be there is my question. Let's get a little bit more. What else can you show us? And then we'll get your overall energy. So that's some healing energy. Okay, you guys. So I want to show you how this landed. It's the World card. And it's sideways. So what does that mean? That it's not a hard upright for me, but it's also not a hard reversal. It's in the process. This is spinning for me. That there are delays. We can see them here. It's not quite moving yet. More Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio energy. More not really liking change here. And this, again, this is coming in For me, this is sort of like I want to say an indecisive or oh, whoa. Okay, this just came, these are sliding off. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these both just slid off. This is, for me, when it's spinning like this or it's kind of on its side, it's an indecisive or it's in the works. So it's more like a spinner for me. That snake is energetic movement here, guys. And yeah, look at this. It's just what we know. There's trouble. This is trouble moving things here. This person is in their own way, okay? It's really no other way to put it. It's still no contact. It's still in separation, but this is spinning for sure. So I do feel that this connection, that either way, whether you're still there to pursue something, that there's going to be something coming through, whether it's a reunion or even a message here. And it can very well be a message. Look what also slid right off the deck. It's the Eight of Wands in the upright. This is Mercury in Sagittarius. Again, there's so much Mercury energy here, and my throat chakra is out of control. Of course, that's your ruling planet. And oftentimes with Mercury, of course, it's the planet of mind, the planet of communication. It can be about writing and reading. And this is about a message for me. And look what's here. It's the sun and the moon. It's the conscious and the subconscious. It's lighting it up. Intertwined here. And you can't have one without the other. The conscious is shining. The sun is shining on the moon and showing this person everything that they need to see. 8 is a number of movement. It's a number of action. And yeah, if you're on a twin flame journey, we can see that, but it's not going to be for everyone. This is also life force. This is also forever love. It's long-term energy. It is someone that you were destined to meet, that you feel you've known forever, whether or not this is the outcome. I do feel that that's what you've been waiting for, Gemini. Yeah, and for me, this is very strong that it's a message coming through. The question is, who is here in the Hermit energy? I think it might be you as well. This is interesting, you guys. Look, it's almost the same, very different decks, but it's almost the same wreath, which is both a reunion wreath, the laurel wreath, and also the victory wreath, made out of the evergreen. They don't change. And this is the Hermit card. This is Virgo energy. And again, it's Mercury energy. It's the planet of the mind. It's the planet of communication. Look, somebody here, it's kind of coming out of nowhere. And they're holding on to it. You see this little Virgo symbol here. We already know that. Holding the lantern, wrapped here with this victory wreath, but also reunion wreath for me. Going in the Hermit card energy to get clarity, personal truth, spiritual illumination. What is the path? This is very strong for me, and that's too many cards, so we won't take the rest there. This is very strong for me that there will be some type of ending the no contact and or in separation here. What you're planning to do after that is, yeah, I mean, everybody has free will here, guys. And it's very strong for me that it's in a message, but it can also be a physical reunion. Who's in this Hermit card energy? I think you are. And it can be that your person is there too. They might be in the reversal energy, which can be some stuck energy and they're just not sure what to say, but it's also kind of you. So this is actually a spinner for me because it is being afraid, to make the same mistake. Okay. And this person is, I'm leaving it here. This person is clearly stuck. Okay. And this is, I don't talk about pregnancies in my readings, guys. It can be for some of you that there's something going on in that respect. I'm going to leave it at that. I just felt drawn to say that. I don't generally talk about that in my readings, so it won't be for everybody. But at the end of this wait, there's quite a beautiful outcome, and it's waiting for that successful outcome, for the 10 of Cups, connecting here with the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Cups. Yeah, and a lot of healing necessary here. That just goes without saying. The mermaids in folklore are saving drowning sailors, Somebody here is upside down. Somebody else looks like they're saving. Look at the heart. It's bleeding here. It's landing here on this chest of everything that has happened. The Queen of Cups is here, Cancer in energy, and she is the most nurturing, healing, supportive of all here today. And she is here to heal this connection. It can also be for if you feel like, well, it's healing for me so that I can, maybe I'll hear what I need to hear, or I'll say what I want to say, and maybe I'm going to upright this magician and spin this wheel of fortune. That for sure can be the case for a lot of you. But this feels to me more like connecting with this person through messages and saying, hearing what you need to hear. There's the sword. That's offering clarity, guys. And what is here? Yeah, holding a cup, of course, the emotional energy. I mean, look at it. There's a lot of emotional energy. It's almost taking the entire card. And it's also that mermaid energy of not just one person doing the healing and the work, but both of you. It's healing together. The Queen of Cups is here. So whether that's a conversation that's healing so that you're able to move on, or it's a conversation that's healing so that you can move on from whatever conflicting energy or issues that there are and working them out, I want to say. 6 is making peace with another person, and it is the 6 of Swords. So it's necessary movement, because there isn't movement here. So this is healing movement for me, whether it is coming together and just having a conversation, or seeing each other in healing, or coming together and taking it much further, okay? It really just will be different for everybody. And I just want to point out that the 6 of Swords is wearing a floral laurel wreath also on here, as you can see on their kind of close to their third eye, also their crown chakra. So this is for me just kind of seeing things and letting them go. And for some of you, in healing and getting into the 10 of Cups, or back into the 10 of Cups. And for some of you, it might be saying or hearing what needs to be healed and said here so that it can be closure, because it really just will be different for everybody. And that's also the case with the World card, by the way, and it's a spinner for me. So it can really mean, here, I just want to show you, this can mean somebody coming in to change a life-changing decision, okay? And with this 10 of Cups here in the Wheel of Fortune, for some of you, this can mean, and also this contract here in the 3 of Cups, this reunion energy as well. It really can mean marriage, guys, or even that there's an addition, I want to say, coming into the family. It's not going to be for everybody, okay? But yeah, the thing is it's here for me, and it's a spinner today. So that can also, sometimes it can mean some closure as well, okay? So whether you're needing closure or you guys are coming together and going all the way, it really will be different for everybody. Gemini, let's bring in a little oracle. Then we're going to get some messages from their higher self. I just want to move the energy, guys, and close your reading. Okay, so yeah, it's not blossoming there. Okay, yeah, well, it's partly why. Somebody's really stuck here, and I just want to show you. This is 33. This is a master number. This is a spinner, for sure. This is anything is possible, guys. And there's the piece. Look, that's the instrument. That's making peace for me. And of course, you could have a really strong connection to music. She's wearing the most beautiful floral gown, which is abundance, is, yeah, also reunion energy for me. It's away from everything. The moon is shining very bright, so everything is being seen. It's in reverse, so it's not the case right now, but we also already know that. And why did I feel like the Empress was here? How interesting. I'm being shown the Empress, but it's in reverse right now, and that is just somebody who's also emotionally not available yet. And the Empress, needs to be in the upright in order to get to her resources, to co-create here with the Magician. So yeah, this is anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. And I wanted to show you this card. It's the Power card. It's a spinner for me. It came out sort of like this, and then it was this, and then, guys, excuse me, the camera. This is the connection, and it's assessing it quite literally, which is, we know what you're doing, and controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't, okay? Of course, harnessing your power within yourself, of course, you have free will, trusting your inner compass, your gut instincts, your guardian angels, and doing what you need to do for yourself. But this was also in reverse, and this is kind of I want to say a little bit of, it's sort of like a abuse of power with the Strength card in reverse. And that's this person here. So this is in reverse for your person. There are some things that really need to be healed, quite literally here with the Queen of Cups, in order for things to even come to a place where you feel, if you're looking for closure only or you're wanting to carry on. This has been quite a popular card in this week's readings. It's the Unexpected card. And again, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. You guys, the Blue Moon. Of course, Blue Moon comes in. I'm just thinking, who wrote that? Was that an Elvis Presley song? I'm going to write that down. You saw me standing alone, but a gleam in my heart without a love of my own. Blue Moon. You knew just what I was there for. How does that song go, you guys? You heard me sing a prayer for someone I really could care for. Okay, you guys. I can't really sing right now, but I'm going to put this down. Gemini. Yeah, this is the 33 for me too. It really is. Anything is possible. Expect the unexpected. It's pretty clear here that this is going to be the end of no contact. Some type of communication, whether it's in person. It's really strong for me that, yeah, it is in a message, as we see here with the Eight of Wands, and really has just come through. There's a lot of Mercury energy here today. So whether that's for closure or moving on, it really is just going to be different for everybody, guys. I want to bring in some messages from their higher self. Then we're going to close your reading, Gemini. Let's move the energy. What do you want to say to your Gemini? Messages from their higher self. If you ever feel you're sending a message, then you're sending the message. Interesting as I say that, because somebody said, I miss you. And this is a response, I miss you more. You are my destiny. That is the Wheel of Fortune. I trust the universe will bring us together. Wheel of Fortune, also the World card. The pain of heartbreak. I just can't bear your absence, makes me gasp for air. I don't know if I talked about this, but I've had some really blocked throat chakra and getting your reading out today, Gemini. I'm not asking for a lot. All I want is for you to look into my eyes and say that everything will be okay. That's too many. I'm sorry I ghosted you. I'm willing to accept that the fault was mine. And this is the last one here, Gemini. My heart says it can't stop loving you, and I beg you to listen to your heart too. I love you. And I just realized, please take me back. Look, it's over here. Are you still going to be there? And I just realized, better late than never, guys. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring in to close the reading with your overall energies. Thank you, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card for Gemini. And please show us the card for Gemini's person. It can be that they are reversed. It can be they both belong to one energy. They both belong, excuse me guys, I need to fix my sweater. They both belong to both of you. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting, guys. I want to show you. It's the Queen of Swords. It's in reverse. So this is current, I feel, for sure, because it's the Queen of Swords in reverse, and it's also the Knight of Wands. So the Queen of Swords is Libra, and again, ruled by Venus. It's the planet of love, and the Queen of Swords is getting the truth, and it's here in reverse, so you haven't gotten it yet. This isn't really surprising. It really just validates the reading for me. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is Leo energy. Yeah, so this is kind of that page energy that I was feeling that was never here. This is an impulsive energy, guys. It can be somebody's a little bit immature, but this is more of somebody who, because look at this horse. It's like, it's almost like a carousel horse, you know, that's going around. And it's connecting, of course, with the Wheel of Fortune for me today, the cycles. In the upright, this person is holding on to the wand. They have a little bit of conflicting energy here. In the reverse, it's not that they're not on the horse and that they're not holding the wand. It's just that it's more impulsive. It's a little bit of chaotic energy. And again, that's just really not, excuse me guys, not surprising at all, because we see that in the Magician energy. It's scattered energy here. It's wasting what the Magician has to offer to alchemize this partnership, you know, and do some work with the Queen of Cups here and the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. It's in reverse. So this really is not surprising. And again, it's a minor arcana. So it's kind of day to day, you know, it can be doing this, you know, and then one day they're just impulsive and jumping on their horse and yeah, coming along. I do feel that this is the end of no contact and or in separation. How long that lasts and where it goes from there is obviously up to everybody's free will here. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you liked today's reading, please like the reading and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps continue growing. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when your readings are coming. Maybe they're for you one week, maybe they're not. There's a lot of other readings that come along, twin flame readings, messages from your person, their thoughts of you. Yeah, there's a lot going on down there. And also, as soon as I get the technical stuff fixed, I'm going to be going live. So just haven't had time to do that. But that will be coming soon as well. So maybe you want to know about that. Okay, Gemini, have a really beautiful day. Thank you again. Love, light, all good things. And I'll see you at another reading. Bye, Gemini.